I have a good one for you today because today we're going to do these delicious bratwursts on the Blackstone, but we're going to put a little twist on them, wrap them in some bacon and some fried cheese, and just make these things so good. And it really ain't going to take a whole lot to put this together. That's the great thing about a lot of the recipes I do is I try to keep the ingredients down to a minimum, but really take the flavor up to another level. So now's a good time to go on and fire up that Blackstone and get that thing heating up, because we have a little bit of prep to do, not a whole lot, but while that griddle heats up, let's get that done. So now, pretty much if you're cooking bratwurst, they already come in a pack, so really no need to prep those. We have bacon, not really no prep that. What we do have to prep is our peppers and our onions. So grab up a cutting board here, and let's get to prepping that up. So I want to slice up some green bell pepper, because you got to have a little color and just make it nice and pretty. But to really make it pretty, you need to add some red in there also. So now that we have all them bell peppers cut up, let's do an onion. Now I'm just going to use a yellow onion. You can use sweet, red, purple, whatever you like. But I'm just going to cut this onion in half like this, and then just cut it in slices. Now you can dice this if that's what you want to do, but I think for these dogs, I want something more along a slice like that right there. So now our peppers and onions are done. I think that'll work just perfectly. One more thing to do, and that's shred some cheese. So get a bowl out, move some more stuff around here so I can have room. I kind of need a bigger table, but this will work. Now, Colby Jack cheese. I had some left over, a block of it left over in the refrigerator. Got a grater, and we'll just get us some fresh grated cheese right here. You can use the pre-shredded if that's what you like, if that's what's easier. Sometimes I do. I just had this, and if I have fresh, I'm going to use fresh. And there we go. I think that'll be enough. If not, we always have more. So, let's see. Peppers and onions are done. Cheese is done. Bacon's already sliced and done its thing. They already did that at the factory for me. I appreciate that, whoever did it. And the bratwursts are ready, so let's go check on the griddle. Come on. Well, I'm seeing that white smoking. You know what that means. It means it's time to put some groceries down on this griddle. Let's throw down a little bit of oil to start off with. Put it right over here. Turn around here. Grab up our peppers and onions. Get them to going. Yes, sir. And now I think I want to add a little bit of seasoning to these peppers and onions. And normally I would use like an essential blend, an SPG, something like that. But I think I want just a little kick to it. So I'm going to use this Bayou blend right here. Because I want a little bit of heat to my peppers and onions. And speaking of that, if you want to add in jalapenos, you can. People around here ain't that big on them, but they want a little bit of heat, so I just do this. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, that Bayou blend on these peppers and onions, ooh, that's smelling so good. So good. So we'll just let these sit over here against the cooler side of the griddle and just kind of do their thing. Now, let's work on these brats. Now, I chose to go with these cheddar brats. I already have cheese in them. We're going to add more cheese to them because I don't know about you, but I just love cheese. But what I'm going to do with these brats is, a lot of times when you cook them, you see how they got that little bend to them. You take them and just kind of mash them out a little bit. They'll flatten out. So let's put down a little bit of oil right here in the center. And we will just lay that brat right there. And do the rest of them the same way. Sometimes you just got to work with them to get them lay out flat. But you can get them. You can get them. There we go. Our brats are now cooking. And we might have just started cooking on this griddle, but I'm going to tell you right now, the smell coming off these peppers and onions, that Bayou blend is amazing. And then you got these brats over here doing their thing. Oh yeah, there's going to be some good eating here in a little bit. Now you don't want to let stuff cook too long. So about every 2 or 3 minutes, just come in here and check your vegetables right here. Your peppers and onions, kind of mix them up. And what I want to do with them, the reason I'm keeping them over here on this low side is, well, you want them to cook slow. Brings out the sweetness in them onions and them peppers, and that's what I'm wanting. Now, with the brats, you want to break out your tongs. Test clicks, they work. Let's move these brats around. Yes, sir. They went back to the little curve, and that's okay. We'll still work with them. You can take a skewer and put a skewer in them and straighten them out, but hey, for this works. But either way, let's turn them around here and let them cook on another side. Look how good and brown these things are getting, y'all. Another little trick when cooking brats and stuff like this on the Blackstone is to use a dome. Just cover that up right there. Don't really need to add no water, but that dome will help kind of keep that heat in there and cook that brat all the way around. And even though you're cooking under a dome, you still want to come in here and just flip things around a little bit. Kind of turn these brats. Still got to cook them on all sides, but if you notice, it's helping to cook a little more evenly, and that's what you want right there. Well, I have turned these things several times. Let's check them out. Look at that, y'all. They're looking good, aren't they? So now we need to do something else to them. So let's slide these over right here for right now. And we will turn around here, grab up our cutting board that has bacon on it. Yep, bacon. We're gonna take these up and kind of just let them sit here and cool for a minute because they are like blazing hot. And then we are gonna wrap them in this bacon. So we'll let them cool for just a few minutes, wrap them in bacon, and finish them cooking. Well, I think they have cooled off enough, but real quick, look at the cheese coming out of this, y'all. Yes, sir. Now we just take the bacon and we put it in this bacon blanket. I mean, you know this is gonna be good. And just lay them back over here on the griddle to cook. So let's get all these wrapped up. Get business taken care of. One more beautiful brat to wrap in some beautiful bacon. Trying to get that bacon to lay flat on that brat. There we go. Good enough. Take the cutting board up and let them things cook. I mean, what could be better now than these cheesy brats? Well, I say cheesy, they're cheese in the middle. We're gonna make them cheesier here in just a little bit. But we got them wrapped in bacon. And then over here, all these peppers and onions cooking up. Yes, sir. So now these been cooking a little bit. Let's give them a little flip here, a little flippy flip. We want to cook this bacon on all sides. That's what we're after. And ones like this, probably could have used 2 strips of bacon, but that's okay. And see, sometimes this bacon wants to fall off. What you do is you flip that on around, let it cook on that side, and that bacon will stay put. There you go. While we're at it, you might want to mix some veggies up too. I mean, look at how these right here are turning out, cooking slow like that. Yes, sir. Brought all the sweetness out of those. Just about done, y'all. Well, it looks like this bacon is about done. And some of it, well, as you see, as I'm turning it around, the bacon fell off, but that's okay. Let's just move these over here to the side for right now because we have other things to do, like toast our buns. So what I'm gonna do is grab up a scraper and just clean this griddle up here a little bit. Get all this nastiness, because that's just a bunch of burnt nastiness we don't want to eat right there. Get that cleaned up. Turn around here, reach way over here and grab up some buns. Now, these are new by ballpark. I figured I'd try their butter buns. Why not try them out? They look good. So let's put them on here, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of lay them open like that and just toast them up. There we go. Because at the end of the day, who don't like a good toasty bun? Let's check on these buns. Oh yeah, got the toast like I'm looking for. So let's just move these things over to the side for right now, right here. Because we need to make things cheesy. Cheesy. Now, a lot of people add cheese on top. I'm gonna try something just a little bit different. See how it works out. We'll try one just to see if this is what we want to do or not. I'm gonna take that and then take this bun right here and just lay it in there like that right there. Let that cheese cook to that bun, and then we gotta have a really, really cheesy bratwurst. And sometimes, you know, nothing wrong with experimenting, trying new things. May turn out great, may be a flop. Either way, we'll see how it works out. Let's grab a spatula. Because I don't know about you, but I love fried cheese. Oh yeah, I think that's perfect, y'all. That's what I want. So let's grab up one of these brats right here, lay it in there, grab up some peppers and onions, put them in there. And I will just put this one, look at that cheese, y'all. Yes, sir. Put this one right over here. Ooh, that's hot. But I'm gonna go ahead and make up the rest of these. How about some peppers down in there also? Can't hurt. You remember when I said we can grate more cheese if we need it? Well, we need it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grate it straight on the griddle to finish this last one up. I think that'll work right there. We'll get this last bun into it. There we go. We fixed to eat good, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and build the rest of these. But I learned that these things are hot. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of move things around a little bit, make room for this cutting board. Get the cheese over there with it. There we go. Now we'll grab up this cutting board with our one that's already made on here. And let's go ahead and just lay this up there. Look at that. That good fried cheese. Lay our brat in there. Some of these peppers and onions. Perfect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That bun is hot, though. There we go. Look at that. So I'm going to get the rest of these made up, and we're going to go over and check them out. I still have one more to make up, y'all, but I want to show you before I do. Look at that fried cheese down in this bun. You know that's what's going to make this good. Ta-da! There they are. Let's go over here and check them out. Come on. Now, this is how you do lunch, dinner. I don't know. I'd probably eat these for breakfast, too. But that fried cheese lining that toasted bun, I think that's what's really, really going to set it off, along with that bacon wrapped brat. But for right now, you need to check these out up close. You know a good bratwurst is just hard to beat. But when you wrap that thing in bacon and cook it and saute up some peppers and onions, it makes it even better. But then when you add that fried cheese to a toasted bun, oh yeah, we just took these to another level. Looks pretty good, don't it? I got to do one more thing to mine. I need some spicy brown mustard on mine. You can use regular mustard if you want, but dude, with a bratwurst, you got to have spicy brown. So I'm going to put that on mine. Yeah. Yes, sir. Man, I don't know. It's so good. I don't even know where to bite it. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Wow, flavors keep coming. Hold on. Now, that is how to do these bratwursts right here. Wrap them in bacon, fry that cheese, toast that bun, put that fried cheese in the toasted bun, and put it all together on top of that. That's the way to go. Try these out. Add jalapenos. I highly recommend add jalapenos. I left mine out because, well, the family don't really care for that. Me personally, I probably should have sliced up for some for me, but it's just easier to cook all one big meal the same way. Either way, let me know what you would add to yours, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, share it out. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down twice. I'm going to take these into the family, and we'll see you next time.